Top 10 biggest destroyers in the world. In naval terminology, a destroyer is a fast, maneuverable, long-endurance warship intended to escort larger vessels in a fleet, convoy, or battle group and defend them against powerful, short-range attackers. U.S. Military News Channel lists some of the world's biggest destroyer ships based on full-load displacement. Number 10. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. The Arleigh II is the biggest destroyer class of the Russian Navy. The Arleigh II is an upgraded version of Arleigh I class anti-submarine destroyers and has a full load displacement of 7,900 tons. The Arleigh II class integrates anti-ship missile system, Kinzhal self-defense SAM systems, Kashtan Sea-Wiz, anti-submarine torpedoes, and anti-submarine rocket launchers. The destroyer is equipped with a deck and hangar for 2 helicopters. The combined gas turbine and gas turbine fitted to the vessel enables a maximum cruise speed of 32 knots. Yantar Shipyard, Kaliningrad, was initially contracted to build 3 Arleigh II vessels, but only had the lead ship. Admiral Chabanenko was commissioned in January 1999. The other 2 destroyers were scrapped because of funding issues. Number 9. Sovremeny-class destroyer. The Sovremeny-class destroyers are one of the biggest destroyers in service with the Russian Navy. Severnaya Verv Shipyard built a total of 21 Sovremeny ships, 9 of which are in service with the People's Liberation Army, Navy, and Russian Navy. The Sovremeny-class destroyer has a standard displacement of 6,600 tons, while its full load displacement is 8,480 tons. The vessels are integrated with arms such as the P-270 Mosket anti-ship cruise missiles, Stihl surface-to-air missile, 4 130mm guns, 4 AK-630 Gatling guns, 2 RBU-1000 ASW rocket launchers, and 2 twin 533mm torpedo tubes. Sovremeny features a steam turbine propulsion system integrating GTZA 647 steam turbines, 4 boilers, and 2 fixed pitch props. Resulting in a top speed of 32 knots, the landing deck of the vessel accommodates a single helicopter. Number 8. Type 45 Daring-class destroyer. The Type 45, also known as the Daring class, is a new class of guided missile destroyers built by BAE Systems surface ships for the UK Royal Navy. The Type 45 destroyers are the biggest and most advanced warships in the Royal Navy fleet. The first Type 45 destroyer, HMS Daring, D-32, was commissioned in July 2009, and the 6th and last vessel, HMS Duncan, D-37, was inducted into service in September 2013. HMS Daring has a full load displacement of 8,500 tons and can carry a crew of 190. The Type 45 class is armed with Sea Viper air defense system, Silver A-50 vertical launching system, Harpoon anti-ship missiles, Mark 8 naval gun, 2 Oerlikon 30mm guns, Phalanx Sea-Wiz, and general-purpose machine guns. The integrated electrical propulsion of the vehicles provides a top speed of 27 knots. Number 7. Congo-class destroyers. The Congo-class guided missile destroyers with a 9,500-ton full load displacement are comparable in size with cruisers. The warships are operated by the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force and integrate a highly advanced Aegis combat system. The lead destroyer in the class, Congo DDG-173, was commissioned in March 1993. And the 4th and last ship, Chokai DDG-176, was commissioned into service in March 1998. The Congo's main weapon systems include vertical launch systems, anti-ship missiles, 127mm rapid fire cannon, phalanx sea whiz, and 2 triple torpedo tubes. The destroyer is powered by a gas turbine propulsion system, providing a top speed of 30 knots. Number 6. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. DDG-51, Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer, is the first destroyer class to field the Aegis combat system. The first Arleigh Burke-class destroyer entered service with the U.S. Navy in 1991. The destroyer class is built by Bath Iron Works and Huntington Ingalls Industries and currently encompasses 66 destroyers in 3 versions, namely Flight 1, Flight 2, Flight 2A, and Flight 3. Construction of Flight 3 versions is currently underway. The Flight 2A ships have a full load displacement of 9,648.4 tons and Flight 3 displacement of 9,800 tons. The Arleigh Burke-class Flight 2A are armed with Standard Missile, vertically launched ASROC missiles, Tomahawk missiles, Evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, Mk-46 torpedoes, Phalanx Sea Whiz, and Mk-45 gun. 4 LM-2530 gas turbines driving 2 shafts allow the vessel to sail at a maximum speed of more than 30 knots. Number 5. Kidd-class destroyer. Kidd-class destroyer is a class of 4 destroyers in service with the Taiwan Navy. The Kidd class have a full load displacement of 9,783 tons. Each ship can complement a crew of 363 Marines and is equipped with modern combat capabilities and communications to serve as a task force flagship. The Kidd class's weaponry is mainly composed of 2 127mm guns, Phalanx Sea Whiz, 2 Mark 32 triple tubes, surface-to-air missiles, and long-range anti-ship missiles. The destroyers support operations of up to 2 helicopters and can attain a top speed of 33 knots. Number 4. Otago-class destroyers. A full load displacement of more than 10,000 tons and crew carrying capacity of 300 Marines makes the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force operated Otago-class guided missile destroyers one of the world's biggest destroyers. The Otago class is an advanced version of the Congo class and measures 165 meters long. The first destroyer in the class, Otago DDG-177, was commissioned in March 2007, and the second warship, Ashigara DDG-178, entered service with the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in March 2008. Weapon systems aboard the Otago class constitute Aegis Combat System, Mk-41 VLS, 2 20mm cannons, Mark 45 127mm gun, anti-ship missiles, and Type 68 triple torpedo tubes. The destroyer features a landing spot and hangar for 1 helicopter. Its gas turbine propulsion system provides a maximum speed of 30 knots. Number 3. Sejong, the Great Class Destroyer. The Sejong Daewang class is a new class of 3 guided missile destroyers operated by the Republic of Korea Navy. The Sejong class warships are the biggest destroyers in the Republic of Korea Navy fleet and are the only Korean destroyers carrying the Aegis combat system. Each vessel has a full load displacement of 10,600 tons and complements more than 300 crew members. The Sejong the Great class destroyers carry an Mk-45 naval gun, goalkeeper close-in weapon system, anti-ship, anti-aircraft missiles, as well as anti-submarine rockets and torpedoes. The destroyers offer landing facilities for 2 helicopters and have a combined gas and gas turbine propulsion system, ensuring a maximum speed of 30 knots. Number 2. Type 055 class destroyers. A full load displacement of approximately 13,000 tons makes the Type 055 class destroyers the largest and most capable surface combatants being constructed by Jianyang Shipyard and Daylane Shipbuilding Industry Company for the People's Liberation Army Navy. The first ship in the class, Nanchang Destroyer, made its public presence during the People's Liberation Army Navy's 70th anniversary parade held in April of 2019. Each Type 055 vessel features a stealth hull measuring 180 meters long and 20 meters wide. Its combined gas turbine and gas turbine propulsion ensures a maximum speed of 30 knots. The Type 055 destroyer is armed with an HPJ-38 130mm dual-purpose naval gun, an HPJ-11 close-in weapon system, HHQ-9 surface-to-air missiles, YJ-18 anti-ship land attack cruise missiles, CJ-10 land attack missiles, and anti-submarine torpedoes. Number 1. DDG-1000 Zumwalt-class destroyers. The Zumwalt-class multi-mission destroyers are the world's biggest ever destroyers, with a full load displacement of 14,564 tons. Each Zumwalt-class destroyer has a length of 186 meters, width of 24.5 meters, and can complement a crew of 158. The advanced surface combatants are equipped with stealth features and can conduct littoral operations, as well as anti-air, anti-submarine, and anti-surface warfare missions, sailing at a speed of 30 knots. The vessels are armed with an 80-cell vertical launch system, two 155mm advanced guns, and two 30mm close-in gun systems. Critical technologies such as an all-electric integrated power system and a damage control system are also incorporated into the vessel. Aviation facilities aboard the vessels include a large flight deck and a hangar.